childless life.
I find it best to go for the cat, for I have found my sacred self a maiden with golden something in previous seas. I think I might be seen when it went to shoot.
Fine.
Fine.
That's simple.
Fine! Unfortunately for Rapunzel, no! The witch discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her away. What did I clearly say? Children should listen. What were you not to do? Children must see and learn. Why would you not obey? Children should listen. Please. What have I been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a grin? No, I am old. I am ugly. I embarrass you. You are ashamed of me. You are ashamed. Understand? It was lonely atop that tower. I was not company enough. I'm no longer a child. I wish to see the world. And yet you disobeyed me. Did you really expect me to stay in that tower forever? You lied! Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor? I will not share you, but I will show you a world that you've never seen. No!
What is a white cat? Not a white cat.
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Haven't I left you alone long enough?
Your questions make no sense, old man. Go away.
And eat him of a cow.
What a beautiful cake. Step away from my cake or I'll slice you to 1,000 bits. I don't want it. I was just admiring it. My granny made it for me from a wolf that attacked us. And best of all, I got to skin the animal. And she gave me this beautiful knife for protection. Well, look what I have. A hen that lays golden eggs. I don't believe that that egg came from a hen. Where did you get that egg? From the kingdom of the giant. Up there. And if you think that's something, you should see the golden harp the giant had. It plays the most beautiful tunes that you even have to touch it. Of course it does. So why don't you go up there, bring it back, and show me? I could. You could not. I could. You could not, Mr. Liar. I am not a liar. I'll get the harp. You'll see. After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he fell from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit from the festival. He's a very smart prince, separate to prepare. Knowing this time I run from him. He's front page on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here. Stop on the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? You think, make a decision. Wanna say it before you think, well, that's a thought. What would be his response? But then what if he knew who you were when you know that you're not what he thinks that he wants? But then what if you're wrong? What a prince, what a vision. Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want, what you don't? So then which do you pick? Where you're safe out of sight of yourself, but where everything's wrong? Or where everything's right and you know that you'll never be wrong? And whichever you pick, do it quick, 'cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To arrive at a goal is exciting and all, but you're there, though it's scary. And it's fun to deceive when you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake, but you stall long enough, 'cause you're still standing stuck on the stuff, on the steps. Better run along and avoid a collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there. Well, there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you pry off your shoes, but then out of the blue, and without any noise, you know what your decision is. Which is not to decide. You just leave you a clue. For example, hush you, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with the shoe, in the stew, in the goo. And you've got something too, something you never knew, on the steps of the palace. Hear me out. You've attacked me once before. We have nothing to discuss. I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it. Magic bean? That makes no sense. Oh, don't do that. My feet have already lost one shoe this evening. They could not bear another. I need that shoe to have a child. That makes no sense. Doesn't make any sense that you're running from a prince. Stop! Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster. Who was that woman? I do not know, sir. Lying will cost you your life. I've done nothing.
I the cow.
The slipper we go for. I will take this to the prince, and tomorrow we will search the kingdom for the maiden who will fit this shoe. It's mine. I don't care if it costs me my life.
Give her the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
What was that noise?
Sir, just a bolt of lightning in a far-off kingdom.
How dare you take off and search without me?
My apologies, sir. I thought that I might.
Enough of what you thought. I am blood a ruse and had the entire staircase smeared with pitch. And there, when she ran down, remained first.
Brilliant.
I thought so. You'd create quite a mess when the other guests left.
Oh, and sir, I have succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give her the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
When first I hear, I seem to tell you.
Shut up!
Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort, and we only need one.
Yes, sir. Oh, there's a dead giant in my backyard. I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk calling for his axe. When he reached the bottom, he
If he's safe, then he's safe. If he's been crushed, well, then there's nothing any of us can do about that now, is there? We must be off. I'll need my rest before tomorrow's searches to commence.
Doesn't anyone care? A giant has fallen from the sky?
He is dead, is he not?
With such a thought, I would suppose.
The third midnight is here.
You got the objects? Yes, slipper, hair.
Kate, cow.
This cow does not look as white as milk to me.
Oh, she is. She is.
This cow has been covered with flour.
We had a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live one.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life.
You could do that.
Now what?
There you are. I've been worried sick. Mother, look, the most beautiful heart. You've stolen too much. You could have been killed coming down that plant.
She's too heavy.
What's happening? Milky White! Now I have two friends, a cow and a heart.
White! Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Fill this.
I'll do it. She only milks for me.
Wrong ingredients. Forget about a child.
No, you wait 1 moment. We followed your instructions. 1, that cow is as white as milk, correct?
Yes.
And 2, that pig was certainly as red as blood.
Yes.
And 3, the slipper. Yes.
And 4, I compared that hair with this ear of corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in the tower and...
You what? What were you doing there?
I just happened to be passing by and
I touched that hair. Don't you understand? I can't touch any of the objects.
No.
The corn, the corn!
What?
The silky hair of the corn. Pull it to the ear and feed it to the cow. Quickly.
You better work, old man, or your son is the last of his flesh and blood.
He's not now.
Son?
Yes, he's your father.
Father, could that be you? I thought you died in a baking accident.
I didn't want to run away from you, son, but
It's working. She's milking.
I don't understand.
not now.
We've given you what you wish.
When can we expect to have a child?
Where are you going?
What's wrong?
Son!
Father.
All is repaired.
He's dead.
And so the mysterious man died, having helped end the curse on his house. For the maker, there would be no reunion with his father, so he and his wife, the mother, returned home. As for the witch, who was cursed that night with age and ugliness, the night her beans were stolen and the lightning flashed, was now returned to her former state of youth and beauty. As for Milky White, after a severe night of indigestion, he was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. And when he went to Cinderella's house, her stepmother took it and had Florinda try it on. Careful my toe. Darling, I know. What will we do? It'll have to go, but when it is right, you can sit or ride. You'll never need to walk. The girl made and swallowed her pain, and she got onto the back of the horse to ride off to become the prince's new bride. Look at the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the foot that and so the prince returned the false bride, and had the other stepsister try it on. Why won't it fit? Darling, be still. Cut up a bit of the heel and it will. And when you're his wife, you'll such a life you'll never need to go. And so the girl made and swallowed her pain. But as she was being helped onto the back of the horse by the prince, he noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied, no, only a little stunted kitchen wench which his late wife left behind, but she is much too dirty, she cannot show herself.
I insist.
And when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is your bride.
I always wanted a son.
And much to the dismay of the stepmother and her daughters, Cinderella rode off to become his new bride. No blood at all within the shoe. This is the proper bride for you. To extend As for Rapunzel, she remained impoverished in the desert, until one day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it. Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms weeping, and 2 of her tears wetted his eyes, and its touch restored his vision.
I was going to fetch you as soon as you had learned your lesson.
Who are you?
Surely you remember.
Mother?
This is who I truly am. Come with me, child. We can be happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. Come with me. You are the only family I know. Please. You leave me no choice.